So I've been building budget workstations for years now, and I keep coming back to the same platform LGA 2011-3. 14 cores for less than the price of a nice dinner out? Yeah, that's still a thing in 2024. I went digging through the listings, compared prices, checked seller ratings, and pulled together the 5 best Xeon deals I could actually recommend. Let's get into it. First up, the Intel Xeon E5-2690V4. This is the big one, 14 cores, 28 threads, running at 2.6 GHz with a 135W TDP. If you're doing video rendering, running virtual machines, or compiling code, this chip just chews through it. It's sitting around $167, and I know that sounds like a lot compared to what's coming, but this particular listing has moved over 4,600 units with a 4.6 rating. That's a seller with a track record. If you want peace of mind on a higher priced chip, this is where I'd start. Now, if your budget is tighter, take a serious look at the E5-2650V3. 10 cores, 20 threads, 2.3 GHz base, and it's $43. $43. That's cheaper than a game on Steam. And here's the thing that really sold me, it's got a 4.9 rating across nearly 4,700 sales. That's about as clean a review score as you'll find on used server hardware. For a home lab, a Plex server, or a first-time build where you're not trying to break records, this is the sweet spot. Honestly, this is the one I recommend to friends most often. Okay, this next one made me do a double take. Same E5-2690V4, 14 cores, 28 threads, 2.6 GHz, for $23.64. I checked it twice. Over 4,600 sold, 4.8 rating, and the seller lists it as in stock with fast shipping. Now, at that price you're clearly getting a pulled server chip, so temper your expectations on cosmetic condition. But the performance is identical to the expensive listing. If you're comfortable with a little risk for a massive reward, this is the play. Then there's this fourth listing, another E5-2690V4, but this one's presented properly: 35 megabytes of cache, 14 nanometer process, 135 watts, all the specs laid out clearly. It's $173, so it's the priciest on this list, but it carries a 4.9 rating with over 4,400 sales. What you're paying for here is confidence. Detailed listings from sellers who know the product usually mean better testing and better packaging. If this chip is going into something that actually matters, a work machine, a client build, that extra money buys you fewer headaches. And rounding it out, the cheapest one on the list, the E5-2690V4, SR2N2 stepping, at $19.19. That's under $20 for 14 cores. The stepping code being listed is actually a good sign, it tells me the seller knows what they're shipping. Nearly 3,700 sold with a 4.8 rating. Grab a couple, honestly. Even if one's a dud, you're still miles ahead. This is the definition of a no-brainer if you're experimenting with dual-socket boards. All 5 links are down in the description, and I've kept them updated with the current prices. If this saved you some money or gave you a build idea, hit that like button and subscribe. I test this kind of budget hardware every week. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.